So, this is StepN, the latest crazy NFT Web3 project that basically lets you earn money by walking or running, if that's your thing. You know, seems like these days these crypto folks will do anything but work. And the funny thing is, just as I was about to try it for myself, the StepN tokens actually dumped and lost a lot of their value quite rapidly. I hate to sound like a broken record, but it's related to China again. And I will get to that in just a few moments. But first, let's StepN on the like button, StepN on the subscribe button, and hit the notifications bell so you never miss my latest investigation. And a big shout out to last video's best comment by How to Make. Don't trust a grown man wearing a Hublot. Yeah, because unless you're wearing a Rolex Daytona, basically we ain't talking. What is this, the 80s? So guys, StepN is basically the latest iteration of do something to earn crypto apps. We've had these in the past, you know, play to earn games like Axie Infinity, and in this case, it is move to earn. I truly like the premise. Basically, you burn calories and get paid for it. Does it sound a bit too good to be true? Yes, so how does it really work? Well, basically, first off, if you want to start making some bank, you need to have their virtual NFT shoe. At the moment, the cheapest one runs for 6.4 Solana. So roughly 300 bucks. I mean, not a crazy amount, even for normal shoes. If the best shoes run for around 460,000, one can only imagine that there won't be much money made with the entry-level shoe. Plus you need to repair it, upgrade it, wait for your energy to replenish. So kind of like any freemium mobile game, where if you truly want something worthwhile, you will have to pay more. But let's get to the real reason of why I was hesitant to give my money away for a game that, for all intents and purposes, looks pretty legit. First off, last week my guy from Twitter, Sensui, hooked me up with a StepN code because I wanted to see what all the fuss is about. Kinda anti-scam here at Finance Illustrated, so I wanted to know, is this another one that's gonna separate you from your money? And by the way, I recently opened a Twitter account where I will share some technical analysis on the trades that I'm taking, plus a lot of cool things before they get to YouTube. So if you want to communicate with me on Twitter, give me some insider info, my Twitter link is below, as is the link to our sponsor, the trading game. And if you need a code for StepN, Sensui will also hook you up. And he might also hook you up with the latest data, because he actually gave me the heads up that something fishy is going on with StepN, and its tokens are tanking, and it's something to do with China. Perfect combination, take my money. Upon further research, I realized that this might not be such a big deal after all, because the StepN app was basically adhering to China's anti-crypto policies, which forced them to block users from mainland China from using StepN starting July 15. And later on, they tweeted that they actually haven't provided any download channels for Chinese users at all in the first place, despite the fact that the devs look to be from China, but based in Australia, which is also quite significant since Australia and China are each other's largest marketing and trading partners, and despite the fact that according to Huang, around 5% of the app's users are actually from China, according to the founder himself. Nevertheless, this headline was enough to tank the GST token, which you earn by running, by about 50%. So technically, if you're a StepN user, you're now making 50% less money thanks to a simple headline. And even the StepN's community is losing faith, since you're basically running the same distance, waiting for your kicks to recharge, to do it again, but making less money. But overall, that's all good. Chinese laws, nothing fishy here. Seems like just the market panic sold and some folks exited the project. Reason number 2 why I didn't FOMO into this is because a month ago, Bia Heza, a buddy of mine, said this.
You guess the absolute lowest price for a sneaker on this app right now? $1,200. So right now...
Yeah, exactly. And today, the cheapest shoe was what? 6.35? Let's actually check if it's changed by now. Guys, I'm not kidding. Literally a minute has passed and the shoe is already cheaper. It's only 6 Solanas at the moment. Crazy. Now, if we're looking at this shoe as a collectible that you can buy, run a bit, fix it up to break even and sell it, it's not one of the best investments when the whole StepN shoe market is becoming cheaper by the day, by the minute actually. Just yesterday I was browsing for some kicks here and the cheapest ones were 7.4 Solanas. So how low will they go is kind of hard to tell, but with the overall bear market in crypto, it's a real possibility that all 3 of these involved cryptos, the in-game crypto GMT, the GST, which you earn for running, plus Solana that you actually use to buy the shoes, and the shoes themselves might tank further. So why buy something that you can get cheaper a week from now? And finally, the primary question I ask myself before making any investment, apart from crypto, where is my profit going to come from? Or in other words, if we spin around, how can StepN continue to pay you for running or walking even after you exceed the amount you paid for the shoe? And believe it or not, even folks who changed their lives with this lost weight, got fitter, are using the forbidden name in the crypto game, calling this a Ponzi. So the Ponzinomics that seem to make this project work is that the only way they can continue to pay you for walking or running is if more people sign up and buy the shoes, adding to the total money bag that keeps this running. But the advanced Ponzinomics of this have made it so that you cannot sign up without the activation code, and you also have to wait for the shoes to recharge. So they're being smart about controlling the cash flow that's flowing in and out of the app. In other words, they're controlling the supply and demand of this project to keep it operating. If I were to buy a shoe now for $300, someone who bought their shoe a month ago and wants to sell it now will get my money, and the wheels keep turning, while StepN takes a small cut. Very Ponzi-esque, but somehow it's been on this good run for the past couple of months. According to TechCrunch, is generating around 3 to 5 million in net profit from trading fees a day and earning up to 100 million every month. Just in April, it picked up another round of strategic investment from Binance. Sometimes I wonder, why is the trading game 100% free? But anyways, different topic. Now, as we've seen with other play to earn crypto projects, sustaining a super meteoric rise is really hard. In fact, let's just take Axie Infinity. Their sales volume has tanked from 754 million to just 5 million today. So I guess the question is, will this go bust and will you lose your money? Well, not if there's continued interest in the project, and not if the existing user base continues to trust StepN, which might be harder now that their profits have been cut in half, and many who bought early can't easily make their return on investment with these shoes. And going back to the recent Luna wipeout, a project which also controlled the supply and demand, we saw how fast seemingly legitimate things turn out to be something else entirely. Now, this sure smells like a Ponzi scheme, but I have to say it's been executed perfectly. I mean, the whole premise, it's amazing. Get fit, get money. The design, absolutely impeccable. I absolutely love the presentation, the secrecy of it with the invitational codes, the way they've set it up, just really top-notch job. With the recharges and everything and how it works, it's basically made to succeed and made to last as long as possible. And if I am dead wrong about this, and this is truly a revolutionary Web3 solution for people to make money while getting in shape, I'll be the first to admit I was wrong. And let's not forget, there's other ways they can make money to finance the project even if it is a Ponzi scheme. How about selling the user's location data? Super valuable these days. How about partnerships with fitness brands? Lots of ways this could go. And ultimately, I have yet to try it for myself for the reasons I just stated. It's totally not that I'm a big guy and I absolutely suck at running. But guys, here's my proposal. If I get 500 comments saying try StepN and 500 likes on this video, heck, I'll do it. I'll take the risk shoving my money into a possible scheme, and I'll do it for the science, and I'll document everything. So you know what to do. Get down there. Don't get down there. Get down in the comments, subscribe, and peace.